Morning everybody, welcome back to Gardner Farms. We know we haven't posted in a while. We're extremely busy. We're working on a lot of big projects, so I thought I'd take you along today just to show you where we're at and what we're doing this spring. So we'll start off here first. We made new chicken tractors. Well, at least this one. We have another one that started, but it's not quite finished yet. So we just moved these guys out here yesterday. They're doing great. They're almost ready to be butchered. The week before Memorial Day is when they'll be done and ready to go. We switched them to a new feed from a different store, so we'll see how our weights come in. Last year we were struggling to get 2 to 3 pounders, and that's at 10 weeks. So we are moving to a different brand of feed to see if we can get them a lot larger. They should have been a lot larger. So as you can see in the background here, that's another project. As you remember in one of the other videos that we did, that is going to be our mobile chicken coop for this summer. Unfortunately, it hasn't really gotten past more of a stage of getting up here. That will be getting done hopefully this week. Adam's been working a lot of overtime, so we haven't been able to get the big projects done. Hopefully soon, because I think we've got something in our coop taking eggs, because we've only been getting a couple here and there, which for 60 hens we were only getting 2 eggs a day. So hopefully with this new coop we'll be able to be getting more of them and getting them out on pasture to where they can have some grass. Checking in on our piggy friends. They decided they're gonna run away and hide, but they're looking good. They're getting big. These will be ready for processing in August. Or we have been, one of the little guys is not where he belongs. They broke a hole in their fencing, so they've been kind of coming in and out with the bigger guys. Morning all. What about our little coonies? So they're part of another project that we're trying to get finished, and that's moving everybody down into the new pasture. We're actually going to be making them a new pasture area down in the woods part, so they'll have lots of shade and covering and lots of greenery to interact with, and so that's another part of a much larger project, and that's getting the new pasture pastured in, and then we'll go there next so I can show you the extent of where we're at with that. So as you can see, it's still a big, vast area. We haven't really gotten much done except for we place in our cemented poles. So they'll be nice and steady when we go to pull our fabric across. We're only doing the metal fabric on the outside, and on the inside we will use some strand wire to block off the different areas. We're going to have a chicken area, an area for our potbellies and goats to be in, and then also the area for the cows and the area for the pigs. So with Adam working all this overtime, we've been kind of at a standstill because there's not really much I can do back here by myself. Hopefully we have Sunday this week. Hopefully it won't rain and we can get it in. We also have been working on getting things to actually grow out here, because as you can see, it's not really pasture. It's still a wasted area of just dirt, so that's not going to be very helpful. But we do have lots of grass, clover. We planted some sorghum stuff in here too, so hopefully that'll help. It's been a little flooded in here because it rained all of last week. It's now starting to dry up. We're gonna get some hot weather, so hopefully that'll help spring everything alive and we can move everybody out. But for the most part, the cows and the pigs are gonna be in the wooded area. It's overgrown. They'll have plenty of vegetation to eat, and that'll help with them. The other animals, we're playing it by ear. We're seeing how this pasture does. They might need to spend a little time in the already started pasture until we can get a good growth going. So we'll see how that works. I mean, it's been a lot of slow growth, but it's only the middle of May. So hopefully by the end of June, we'll see some good growth going on in here. I mean, we have a lot of, all the green you're really seeing right now is onion. There's a ton of onion in here. The goats won't mind that either, so I mean, it's something. But this field has been tilled, you know, and planted for at least the last 50 years. So trying to get it back to grow pasture, it's been a process, but it'll be good once it gets started. But they have, you know, we have, I think there's 6 acres of woods behind us that we're going to be putting in. So that'll be a good shade area. We've got some weeping willows coming, actually oak willows. They're a fast growing tree that is a great shade tree. So we're going to be putting it out here in the, you know, in the pastured area, to give a shaded spot for the animals to get away from the sun. Because right now, I mean, it's pretty, as you can see, it's pretty open. I mean, it was a field, so we're working on it. We are in talks with our water and soil conservation because of the flooding and the fact that the flooding goes right through the pasture. They're coming out to give us some options on how to help with that. We just found out that the flooded area that's usually down, or that is down in the pasture, is actually the lowest point on this, in this side of our town. So that's why we're getting so flooded. So we have to figure something out, because obviously it goes to a watershed, and running through a pasture with animals, you don't want that in your water. So we're working with them, and we'll see what we can do with that. But other than that, that's our springtime. We've got a lot of new videos coming out with all these big projects, and we should hopefully get those up soon. But it's been a it's been a long time. These larger spring projects take a long time to do. We're working on it, trying to do all them, plus, you know, our boys are in baseball, so we have baseball 4 nights a week. We've got Adam working late almost every night, or working up to 6 to 7 days a week. So it's a process, and it's one we go through. We'll get it done, just not in maybe my timetable, but it'll get done. And so if you like our videos, make sure to subscribe if you haven't. We're so appreciative of everybody that has subscribed. We love the fact that we can tell you all about our farming experience, how we're starting out, where we're going. So make sure to like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Have a great weekend, guys. Bye.